I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to take a good look at Bishop Lamor Whitehead goes off on Larry Reid and Pastor Warren. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Bishop Lamor Whitehead run the smoke against Larry Reid and Pastor Warren. He said that they were laughing at the robbery at his church. This brother was hot. He said some things he wished he shouldn't have said. But sometimes you got to understand the place that a man may be at because what happened to his wife and his child. I want you to listen to what happened, just a snippet, and we're going to comment on it. But if you want to listen to the rest, go over to Larry Reid's Instagram.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm seeing you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to sit and talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and you want to sit here, I don't know, don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
You're a liar.
I'm a liar? Let's go. How? How am I lying, Biggie? Biggie big, not Biggie Smalls, but you're Biggie big.
You are quote unquote
all right.
Bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't,
You have to understand is that this is the so-called black church. It should have never got to this, to where Bishop Lamor thought they were actually laughing at him and what happened at his church. It should have been, let's pray for Bishop Lamor Whitehead and make sure that his family is safe, his congregation is safe. But it went somewhere else. And sometimes you can slight somebody and not even know it. So Bishop Lamor strikes back at Larry Reid and Pastor Warren. And he said some awful things to Pastor Warren. He talked about the woman's weight. He called her Biggie Smalls. He called her fat. These were insulting comments from a pastor. Things that you should never say. You should have said, sister, I didn't like what you said. I'm going to pray for you. But to say the things he said with the animus and the anger in his heart was unbecoming as a preacher. Then Bishop Whitehead goes after Larry Reid. And he said some strong comments. When you go over there and see that video, he called Larry Reid a F because of his stance on the alphabet community and what they do. He constantly called Larry names. They both went at it. It was very juvenile. It was unbecoming of the church. These two men, if they were from the church, he calls in. He took the link and came in. He should have said, Larry, I'm going to say a few words, but I want to speak to you later privately on the phone. And we're going to talk about this situation. But it went to the streets. See, Mr. Bishop Lamor Whitehead is from the streets. And what happened, he turned that hat and he thought he was back on the street corner. And when you're on the street corner, you deal with everything in a different way. You do a different way with your mouth, your body language, your attitude. I know he was angry because what happened to his family. But maybe he shouldn't have came near and taken it out on these two, Pastor Warren and Larry Reid. But it shows you still the immaturity of the church in the black community. We see all these exchanges going on. If it's not Brian Carn, it's Jamal Bryant, it's so many others, that this community is not getting the religious teachings that it deserves. This was pure comedy. You could have thought that this was a sketch being performed, but it wasn't. It was a man striking out at Larry Reid, calling him every name, defaming his character. And Pastor Lamor Whitehead shouldn't have did that. He should have kept his cool. You know, they always say anger clouds your judgment. And I think it clouded Bishop Whitehead's judgment in saying the things that he said. And people are going to side with Larry Reid because of his platform and because some of the things you said. And when he went off with a bang. He told Larry Reid he can kiss his A. Now, do you think that's becoming of a preacher? Do you think that's becoming of a bishop? Or is that becoming of someone who just came off the street corner, who was looking for some help? This was outrageous to look at. It was very disappointing. And most people will be disappointed in the church. This is why nobody respects the black church. This is why black men don't go to the black church. For the simple fact is that this is what goes on. This was an ugly scene to watch. But people are going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Other channels are going to talk about it because it was a disgrace to watch. I want to thank you for listening to this quick take on Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.